catalyst for change with the chance to thrive. Crystal is the one to stir up gifts and save lives. You get exposure, promotion, and marketing too. And advertise for business owners just like you. On Storytime, your interview is global. Virtual or in person, just come on the show. Yo, your story matters. Crystals will open the door. 40 years of experience, ready to give you more on Storytime. Get ready for Storytime. Hey, come on.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I'm telling you. I just want to say that I am so excited to be here yet again for another episode of Storytime. And today I'm truly, truly honored to have a young lady that I met on here. And we just want to welcome you guys and tell you, get ready, because you are about to see some things and hear some things that is going to bless you today. All right. Welcome to Storytime. Storytime is where human beings connect through life experiences. And we want you to like, share, and comment and get ready to just take in this information with our guest today.
And I'm proud to say,
one moment. Let's see what we got here. I tell you, boy, it's always going to be in life. Let me tell you what happens in life. In life, things are going to happen, right? When things happen in life, you have to be able to adjust and duck and dodge. It's always going to be something that try to get you off the A game, but you just have to keep locked in and keep going, you know? And that's why today's guest, Dr. Tawana Williams, is great for everything that I have gone through today. It's just amazing. The timing is perfect. Let me show you a picture right here in case you don't know who I'm talking about. This young lady, her name is Dr. Tawana Williams, okay? And she's born without arms, but uniquely able to soar. She's internationally acclaimed by Les Brown, platinum speaker, author, TV personality, artist, life coach, executive, producer, businesswoman, humanitarian, and a CEO. You've seen her on the Jerry Springer Show, Judge Haskett, The Word Network, all these things that you see on my screen right now, Man Express, Lifetime. Man, you've seen her with Dr. Creflo Dollar. I mean, amazing woman. And you're going to learn so much about her today. I mean, she's the hope coach. Dr. Tawana Williams is a speaker, a TV personality, author, humanitarian, and philanthropist, and a CEO. And guess what? She believed she could, and that's why she did. So without further ado, I'm going to bring her up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Dr. Williams, are you with me today?
Yes, I am. Welcome. Thank you so much. I am super excited. And, we already know about challenges and they come to make us strong. So all the things that we went through this morning, guess what? It came to strengthen us. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm your girl, the hope coach, Dr. Tawana Williams, and I am your messenger of hope and inspiration to the world. And I was blessed to be born without arms and impaired use of my legs due to the drug thalidomide that was given to my mother during pregnancy. Then my mother told me there was nothing that I could not do. And I believed her. And I still do. Yes, I do. And I had a Grandma Rogers that did not play with me, y'all. And when I was 4.5 years old, she looked me in the eyes and she said, T, you must not have needed arms because God didn't give them to you. She said, nothing's missing. If you don't have it, then you don't need it. And those words continue to resonate and push me throughout my soul. And yes, I've overcome some major adversities and challenges throughout my life. I was gang raped many years ago during a home invasion, raped by my stepfather. I was addicted to crack and cocaine for 10 long years. I've experienced abortion, motherhood, a stroke, 2 heart attacks, and COVID-19. So I know that I'm here to give you hope and to help you overcome whatever adversities and challenges you may be facing in your life. And that's why I am unarmed but dangerous and an eagle without wings. That's who I am, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop, whoop.
Yes, 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 yes. And you'll be able to visit Dr. Williams at her website, which is www.tawanawilliams.com for booking. So let's get into it. My.
Yeah,
Wow. You know what? It's life definitely does hand us all challenges.
yeah,
And look what God has done through you.
my God.
You are a motivational person, and you've been on many stages. Congratulations on getting your doctorate and all those things.
Thank
And
you.
I know in your bio it says the words "I can't" are not an option for you.
Nope.
And this is really, really amazing because a lot of people who have the ability to do things that you can't do. I'm sitting here moving my hands and doing all this, and you can't do that. But yet your
My God.
mind is locked in and stayed in on, like, don't focus on what you don't have, but focus on what you do have, and then go forth and use it. Is that correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. That's how I live. My grandma Rogers didn't play with me. My mama didn't play. My three sisters didn't play with me, Crystal. They didn't play. They pushed me. They said, "You gonna do this. Go get it." And I had to make the conscious decision to go get it. And I did.
Yes, yes, yes.
It wasn't
So,
easy, but I did
my goodness. So, who thought of this? Who thought of this title, Unarmed but Dangerous?
it. Well, actually, it's the title of my classic book. Unarmed but Dangerous is the title of the book. So it's my story of my life. And I had a team of women. It was about 5 of us, and we just came together and we were trying to. One person was working on this, one person was working on that, and one day somebody said, when we were working on the title, somebody said armed and dangerous. I said, no, I don't have arms. And then somebody else said, and it could have been me, unarmed but dangerous. So it just stuck. And
Yeah.
we love it. Unarmed but dangerous, the Tawana Williams story of relentless struggle and ultimate victory. That's the title of the book. It's a powerful tool. It's really not even about me, it's about what's in your hands. What can God use through you? It's just, I'm just excited, Crystal, about moving forward and showing people and letting people know that they too can become unarmed but dangerous, because you don't need a gun, you don't need a weapon. Your gun is your skills, your weapon is your ability and your talents and gifts. You know what I'm saying? That's the title. It really means more than what it sounds like, if that makes sense. It's a mindset. It's not physical, it's mental, if that makes sense.
Yes, 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 yes. And now you're author of 7 books.
Yes, 7 books, and I'm super excited about all of my books. We're just grateful. We just, my first book is called I'm Different, But I Can. It's a children's book with me and my daughter, April, with rhyming phrases and pictures and, of me doing daily chores, because I wrote this. This is my first book. I wrote this book when she was like maybe 5 or 6 years old, because kids wanted to know about me. So we put it in a book, and we've got activities and puzzles and crosswords. It's a powerful tool to show kids that they can do it. And then, of course, the second book is Unarmed but Dangerous, and the third is Motivation for the Soul, Move or Be Moved. And that's a book. It's a collaborative book with 17 of my friends and their stories
Wow.
of determination and perseverance. And then the next book is The Bomb, Systems That Create a Wealthy Mindset. And it's a book about mindset principles and systems and strategies, methods that will explode your mind and push you right where you want to be in your life. And then the next book is titled Mind Interrupted: Experiencing Technical Difficulties. I had a stroke or a mind interruption November 27th, 2011. And on that day, I didn't know my name, my social, everything about me just shut down. And I think that God just wanted my attention to sit down and shut up for a minute. And so he got my attention. And in the book, I just really poured out what people needed to know about themselves and moving forward, after a memory loss. But God brought me back, and I'm super excited. The next book is a book of hope. All things are possible, period. And that's my first book with my husband Toby together. That's our first book together. And it's a book of ingredients of love, hope, and success that will push you right into your greatness and your purpose. And then the latest book, 79 Hope Keys to Manage, Maintain, and Master Your Life. It's a book of 79 hope keys to push you, just to show you how to get it done, how to shift your thinking, how to lock in and hone into the things that you say you want to do. And that's a tool
Wow.
to go get it done.
Wow. So
Yeah.
I want to take a moment to show you a couple of things. The marketing she has is amazing. They've done a lot of different things. I came across a lot of things on your page. And for one, let's share, you know, the Hope Coach, Tawana William. The Hope stands for helping others preserve every day. Helping others preserve every day. She's unauthoritative.
Persevere.
I'm sorry, persevere. Persevere.
Uh-huh.
Let's stand corrected.
Uh-huh.
Helping others persevere every day. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, so you can reach her at 252-291-6081 and her website, which is on the screen. And I'm showing you all the ways you can reach her. So take a screenshot of this, all the ways you can reach her on social media. She's out there on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Instagram. So take a screenshot of this on how you can reach her because she's out there everywhere. So let me ask you this. So you said your husband, let's talk about that for a minute because I know you don't do this by yourself. When I met you, I met him. A lot of people are in situations, I'm going to call them situationships. They
Yeah.
don't have a marriage. They don't have a person that stands by them and does the thing like you have. Tell us about your husband, how you met him, how long you've been together, and how this journey has been with him.
Well, Toby and I, we've been childhood friends. We've been friends about 53 years. I was 6 and he was 12 when we met for the first time in Wilson, North Carolina, during a summer visit at Grandma Rogers' house. I was raised in D.C., born in North Carolina, but raised in D.C., and came to Grandma Rogers' house in Wilson every summer. And that's how I met Toby. And Toby was just like my guardian angel as a child. He protected me. He made sure that the kids were not mean and cruel to me. And it just gravitated, and we've been married 31 years now.
Wow.
We've been together 34 years, but married 31 of those 34. So we're excited about love and helping people and connection and, just pushing and enduring. That's what it's all about for us. Our work ethic is just a powerful tool. We show up early and stay late. Toby is a military man, so he don't play late. He don't
Yes,
do
yes,
late.
yes. Wow, wow.
So he showed me how to change the game and push forward. So I am super excited. But we've been doing this in this motivational atmosphere for 27 years. August will be 27 years. And I just received my honorary doctorate in humanitarianism on June 17th this year. So last month. We're super excited about all of the honors, the accolades, the awards, all of the things that God had used me to be able to do. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm just the vessel. I just made a conscious decision that I was going to do something bigger than myself. I realized that I am fearfully and wonderfully made by
That's
God,
right.
and there's nothing that I can't handle. So I am super excited about life and moving forward. So I want to encourage you to move forward and do what you can right where you are with what you have, and let God use you in whatever capacity he can do, because that's what his job is, to use and to push and to help. So I'm super excited. We're excited, Toby and I. We're still in love. It's just a blessing. So we're excited.
So I got to ask questions that I know most people think of. I've seen some of the videos, and I've seen you. I've seen you changing diapers. I've seen you doing all these things
Uh-huh,
with your feet.
uh-huh.
So talk about that whole challenge. So you were born without arms. So as a child, children, I know you probably had to go through a different type of schooling, and you had to adjust to individuals looking at you a certain way, treating you a certain way. So that had to be a challenge, and you had to be built up in the mind as a child, because children go through a lot.
They
I
do.
know it was a long time ago, but can you speak to that? Because there may be some parents who have children who are dealing with a lot of things. Anything that you can recall that you think a parent would need to know to help their child to go through their process in life with any kind of limitation they may have?
Yeah, as a child, for me, it was hard. Of course it was. Kids were mean, kids were cruel. They'd say whatever was in their heart, they would say it, and they still do. And so that's why I'm so adamant today as a motivational speaker. I started speaking when my daughter April was a child. Her first year in not kindergarten. Yeah, in kindergarten. It was the kindergarten. And so I started going to show and tell to her
Mm,
classroom, because I wanted them to know that, this is my daughter and this is how I do things. And the kids loved me, and it
wow.
just pushed, and that's how it all started for me. So I'm super excited about pushing the kids. And this is what Toby and I have done. We travel to schools, prisons, daycares, colleges, churches, universities, Boys and Girls Clubs of America, youth programs, whatever. You name it, we go. They
Wow.
call, we show up. And so, it's not about the money. It has never been about the money. And we learned that principle early on in this game, because we found out, because my thing is this: if money is your motivator, what you gonna do when the money stops?
Okay. What you
So
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
do?
So what Toby and I did, we realized early on in this game, or in this realm, in this process, we knew that we had to bring it. We had to inspire and empower people, because we know that impact drives income, and we knew that. So we just kept going. Yes, there were times when we did it for free. 9.5 years we did it for free. Yes. And
Wow.
we still do it for free. However, it's paid off. It has paid off in a significant way. So, I'm just excited about blessing the young people, and showing and letting them know that all things are possible when you believe. So if you're a believer and you believe you can do anything, guess what? I'm just that girl. I'm just that girl to let you know that you can do it. And I'm giving the tools to the babies, from the babies to the elders. I'm showing them how to get it done. You know what I'm saying? I just gave myself permission a long time ago, Crystal,
That's
to
right.
to, to,
That's right.
to do it. And
That's right.
it stuck and it stayed. So I'm super excited. But you just have to make a conscious decision that you're gonna do this no matter what. Yes, it was hard. Yes, there were times when I fell down, many times. But guess what? Every time I fell down, I got up again and again and again, because that's what leaders do. That's what uh challenging people do. That's what we do, you know. So
Yes, yes, yes.
that's how I became unarmed but dangerous. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. I know that for your daughter, it had to be an adjustment for her. I know she probably had to go through, I'm not going to say therapy, or she had to go through counseling, or she had to go through just some additional ministry and boosting to be able to defend you and do those things, because a lot of times we go through things, but our family goes through it with us. So can you talk about that for a minute? How did you prepare your daughter for the questions and for the things that came at her regarding her mom being a person born without arms?
Well, it for April, and she and I, we talk about this often. She's 37 now and has kids of her own. You know, I've got three grandboys, a 12-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 19-year-old. So April knows, even as a child, when she was like 2, she knew that mommy was different. She did things at a young age that most kids don't do until they're 5 or 6, like bathe herself and take care of herself. She did all of that. I showed her how to do it, and I walked her or taught her or told her how to do it, and she did it. So April is not the ordinary child,
Yeah,
average child. She is
yeah.
a bad girl, just like her mama. So I'm just saying, we didn't have any therapy, none of that. She, you know, she like me, you know, God did this. You know what
God
I'm
did
saying?
it.
God did this. My mama is fearfully and wonderfully made, and mommy is the bomb.com. So, you know, our faith, our
Yeah,
belief, our
yes,
endurance have
yes,
pushed us to where we are right
yes.
now in our lives. So, April, you know, there was no silver spoon. I'm just being real. We just
That's it.
did the thing.
That's
We
it.
kept it going. We had no adaptations in the house or anything. I just did what I had to do. But you know what? One thing I do know is that I had, and we all had, to balance our lives. You know, balancing was very challenging and difficult for me and for our family. But balance is a key. You know, it's a key to success or
Yes, it
failure
is.
in your life. You know what I'm saying? So I have 5 hope tips to bring balance, because I want to share these with you, because people need to know that balance is a key that is so important. The first balance hope tip is to stop whining and complaining about your situation. Again, stop whining and complaining about it. Because guess what? It ain't changing nothing. So keep pushing. The second is to position yourself around positive, like minded people, not the naysayers, doubters, and haters. Ain't nobody got time for them. Then you got to take responsibility and control of your life. You got to discipline yourself, discipline your children, discipline your mind. Some of us, we're all over the place, multitasking here, making a mess over there. You know what
Woo.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and not finishing anything. I'm telling you, you gotta stay focused, and you gotta hone in on what you're doing. Take responsibility and control of your life. Become that finisher. Make it happen for yourself. Then you got to upgrade your relationships and your knowledge. Get you some new friends. You know, them raggedy ones you got
Well,
that's telling you what to do, and they can't even do it themselves. Child, please let them go and get you some new friends, some friends that have more than you. You know what I'm saying? And then read a book that's going to minister to you. You know, start reading books about what you want to be, what you want to do, what you aspire to do in this life. Turn that TV off, turn the
mm,
cell phone off, turn the social media and the TikTok off sometime, and start reading books and growing your knowledge. My God, I'm helping somebody right now.
yes, you are. Yes,
And
you
then
are.
the fifth is to upgrade your determination. Ladies and
Mm,
gentlemen, you got to see yourself doing it. That's how I've done it. That's how I've accomplished all the things that I've done in the past 27 years. I saw myself doing it. Then I did it, and you can do it too. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. I'm helping somebody right now. Woo woo. Yes.
My goodness, she said, see yourself doing it. You have to have that faith where, it's the substance of things hoped for and the
Yes.
evidence of things not seen. So you have to
Absolutely.
be able to see yourself in advance.
Absolutely.
Now, could you talk about the most challenging moments that you did endure? Because I know some people are going to say, man, it sounds like she did never have any challenges. But there was some challenging moments. And how did you overcome those challenging moments?
Well, the most challenging moments for me was fighting that crack cocaine addiction.
Mm.
My God, that right there, that was just a whole nother level. But I thank God for prayer, because prayer changed my life. 10 years of fighting that demon, 10 years of being a follower, and doing what other people told me to do because I wanted to be liked, because I wanted friends. My God. So, that crack cocaine demon was the most challenging. And then the other challenge was motherhood, taking care of a baby without arms. That right there, that it was a blessing in disguise. But on the other side, Crystal, it was hard in the beginning, because motherhood for me didn't come with instructions nor directions. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see anybody without arms taking care of a baby like me, like I'm supposed to be doing. So I had to figure that out. That was one
Right.
of my figure it out moments. I'm just
Right.
saying. So I just kept pushing. I kept going no matter what. Yes, it got hard, but like I said, when life gets hard, I get hard. I do it hard. Ain't nobody got time for low standards. Everything I do, I set high standards. My bar is so high in everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? My potential is so I'm just saying, my bar is so high. I make things happen. I aim so high, because if I miss, guess what? I'm still up there. So I just keep
Yes.
pushing. I keep pushing. I keep moving. You know what I'm saying? There's a book in you too, ladies and gentlemen. There's a ministry in you too, a production in you too. You know what I'm saying? We all got the opportunity to rise up and take action and take authority of our own lives. I prepared for this moment.
Yeah.
Everything that I've done, Crystal, I've been preparing for 27 plus years to
Woo.
get this done. That's why I'm executive producing my upcoming debut movie, Eagle Without Wings, which is based on that book, Unarmed but Dangerous. My story is getting ready to change the game for people who live mediocre, for people who complain, for people who make excuses all the time. Oh, the game is getting ready to change. My God, my God. I am super excited about life.
Yes, 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 yes. Now let's talk about that for a minute. I'm showing a couple things on the screen because she has so much going on that she does. Now, you spoke about the movie. Let's talk about the movie, Eagle Without Wings. I remember when I first heard that name, and I know you've been working on that for a while. How close are we to being able to see that movie? Where will we be able to see it? And let's talk about that process.
Well, it's going to be powerful. We are still in the process. We are, I don't want to give a percentage like 80% or 90%, but it's coming together. It's a drama film that combines all the key elements of a commercial drama: perseverance, determination, betrayal, racism, disability, passion, love, and religion. It's going to just shut it down with people with excuses. I'm just saying, it's going to be powerful. We are slaying it to Netflix, Lifetime, and movie theaters real soon. We don't have a date as of yet, but we're working on it. And if someone wants to be a part of what we're doing, we are seeking investors, serious investors. If you plan, I ain't talking to you, but I'm talking about somebody that's serious wants to be a part of what we're doing. We've got an awesome ROI, a return on investment. A percentage is powerful. You can call me at 252-291-6081, or you can visit eaglewithoutwings.com. That's the website. But we are moving forward, shaking the foundation, and it shall come to pass. And we're excited about it.
Eagle Without Wings is where they can go visit if they are interested in doing anything with this movie. All right. And once again, all right. So visit Eagle Without Wings for
Yes.
more information about the movie. I'm putting it on the screen for
Thank
you
you,
so
baby.
you'll know. And that's awesome.
Thank you.
And that's awesome. Okay, so I know you said don't come if you're not ready, if you're not serious, you don't have time for games. Like it's a serious matter. It's a
Yeah.
serious matter.
Yeah.
It's I remember when we talked about it a while, and oh my goodness. So many accomplishments. Can you talk about some of the accomplishments? Okay, 7 books. I mean, been on stage with Jerry Springer,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
late Jerry Springer. Oh
Yes, that
my
was my
goodness.
first TV
Oh, wow.
experience that I can remember. Now, they say back in North Carolina, back in the day when I was a little girl, maybe 10 or 11, they say I was on a talk show, but I don't remember, and I have not found it. I've been trying to find that talk show, the Peggy Mann show. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, but
Okay.
Jerry Springer is the one that I know, the first one that I know. It was a powerful, powerful show. It was before he started those fighting shows. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was called Beating the Odds, and it was just me and some other people that had different abilities, and everybody was sharing their truth in their heart, how they did things, and it was so powerful. But yeah, Jerry um is an awesome, awesome man, and he really showed me and my husband and my daughter April what Hollywood
So
looks
the
like.
first appearance, so I know that was exciting. That
Yeah,
whole
it was.
live audience is something. I remember going to my first live audience. Some people have never experienced that. They only watch it on TV. It
Yeah.
is exciting being in those studios. Then Judge Hatchet. I know that
Yes.
had to be interesting too.
Yes, it was awesome. Actually, it was the first experience for me being a mentor. The Judge Hatcher called me, the Judge Hatcher producers called me out of the blue saying that they had a young girl that was having some challenges, a teen, and wanted me to mentor her. And that was my first experience of being a mentor. And
Wow.
I was like, I didn't know what to do, but I said, yes, ma'am. I said yes, and I did that thing. It was powerful. So y'all got to check it out. Judge
Yes, we got to
Hackett,
go see these things.
yeah,
So you have quite a bit that you are leaving as your legacy. You're
yes,
building such an amazing platform. Now, making it on Lifetime TV for the balancing act. That's
yes,
Lifetime is not easy to get on. Some of these networks, I know you've been on the Word Network, but
yeah.
Lifetime, people go there and see many, many movies. So I know that was a major accomplishment.
It was powerful. They filmed in Florida, and it was powerful. We went to Florida, and they really treated us like royalty. I mean, every time we go, they treat us like royalty. They just really showed us that they wanted us. They needed the inspiration. So yeah, it was so good. All of the opportunities, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? 700 Club. It was just powerful. All of them,
Yeah,
you know.
Spectrum, all of them. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
all of them.
all
It's
of
a testament. And there's more to come because you are dedicated, determined, and driven. The 3D,
them.
dedicated,
I know it.
and driven. And where there's hope, you always strive to become better than you are. So I see that, and that's just truly, truly amazing. I can't even imagine what you got up your mind and what you're thinking. Like, what's next? What am I gonna do next? But I know you're working on the movie, so that's a part of the focus, and
Yeah,
that's what you spoke about. How people need to be focused. You
yeah.
know, I think out of all your books, though, when I look at all your books, Motivation for the Soul, I can hear how you've been moved and how you move just through, how you speak. And, a lot of time people don't know it is how, as a man thinketh, so is he. And we do have to have that power in our tongue. We have to speak it into existence, and we have to watch the company we keep. And that's why you talked about it in those 5 steps, how you got to get some new friends,
Yeah,
some people doing things you've never done. That's important too. You know,
yes, it is.
and all things are possible for them that believe. Your belief system, that
Yeah.
is a big one. That's a big one. So many people, Tawana, they're stuck. They're stuck in the reality of what they see. They look at what they don't have. They look at what people said they couldn't do, and they don't
My
have
God.
that belief system. So I know that you said your parents instilled this into you, but I got a question for you. There's some people out here that may watch this that they don't have that. They don't have nobody telling them what they can do. They don't have nobody telling them and pouring into them like that. What word do you have for the people that don't have anyone pouring into them? They just down on their luck. They about to give up, and they're about to throw in the towel. They don't know how to go get it. They don't know how to recharge their battery. What would you say to that person?
Well, I just have to tell them that they have to dig deep into themselves and pull the best them out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I had to do. There was no instructions or how to do what I do, Crystal. I just figured out. I had to
Yeah.
figure it out. And so we all have to figure it out. I told you that's my middle name. Tawana Figure It Out Williams. That's how I made it happen. So you gotta do that thing for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some of us don't have that. I didn't have it. I just had to figure out what was best for me. You know what I'm saying? How to move forward, how to give myself permission, because that's how it all started. I just started telling myself, yes, Tawana, you can do this. You got this. Go get it, Tawana. And it just stuck. You know what I'm saying? I just kept going and going. I'm like that Energizer bunny. I wouldn't stop, and I'm still moving. So, it's got to be instilled in you. It's gotta come out of you. You know what I'm
Yes, yes,
saying?
yes, yes, yes.
I
Oh my
can't
goodness.
tell you, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't in a book. It's got to come from you. You got to realize that you can do this, that all things are possible when you believe, when you make up in your mind that you want to be successful in anything, you do it. You make it happen. You challenge yourself. You push yourself. You
Yes.
stick and you stay and you keep fighting for what you want. That's how I did it. That's how
Now,
I did it.
now you know what, you said something, and I know that I was looking at something. I think it was last night, and Oprah Winfrey, and I know you've been interviewed by her producers. Oprah Winfrey on one of her something on YouTube I was looking at, and I think they asked a question about how they did it too, and Oprah said, "You got to get somewhere and sit down, and pretty much what you just said, you got to dig within yourself." And she said, if you keep moving and you can't figure it out and you just don't know the answer, you just got to get there and get quiet, dig deep, because whatever you're looking for is in you. It's deep
Yep.
down in you, and you got to find a way to hear yourself. You got to see yourself, hear yourself. And a lot of times, Tawana, people don't know how to get still.
That's right. We're all over the place. We're all over the place. I see it all the time. That's why I'm like, girl, child, please sit down somewhere and handle your business. Hush. Turn that mess off and hone into you and find the best you there is out of you, because it's in you. I'm just saying. That's how you got to get it done, Crystal, because we're all over the place.
Now, whew,
Multitasking, doing 1,000 things and can't complete one. My God. And then they wonder, how
yeah,
in the world
yeah.
do I do it? I pay attention to my life. I don't multitask. I do one thing and I do that thing good and I finish that thing. Then I check it off and I go to the next. That's how I do it. I don't multitask.
And you got to be careful when you multitask. I used to be a heck of a multitasker, and I found out as I aged, I can't do it. Somebody said to me yesterday when they saw me, they said, Crystal, wow, you get so much done. They talk about when they see me online with my sister and different things. And I said, woo. I said, but I realized that that's what God did. He gave me the ability to do those things because that's how I dealt with my grief and the stuff I had to deal with. But you're right. I had to stop and I had to kind of slow it down. I had to make sure I was only doing one thing at a time. Even though it looks like I do a lot, I have to compartmentalize my time so that I can get finished, because you said it. You got to finish. You have to be able to finish. If you're just doing things and you're not completing anything, it's not any good, guys. You don't want to be a busybody. You don't want to be a busybody. You have to be successful at finishing what you start and making sure. Now, Tawana, you're going to be appearing in some places. I saw something on there, and I'll put it up on the screen. You're going to be a keynote speaker on August 12th, coming up August 12th at 9 a.m. at one of the churches there. Talk about that. And you may have something coming up before that. I'm not sure, but I did see that one thing right there on your Facebook page.
Yes, yes. I don't have the there it is right there. You got it on the screen. Yeah, so yeah, we're excited about that event, and it's called Bethsaida Baptist Church. It's going to be powerful. It's in Mebane, North Carolina. I'm going to be the keynote speaker. We're excited about it. So if you're in that area, in that Greensboro, Raleigh, Durham area, come on and show up that day. It's a free event. I'm going to have my books, my artwork, my DVDs, everything. It's going to be off the chain. So come on and get you some. Woo woo.
Wow. Now, any other events coming up that nearby in July, maybe, where they can come see you locally in this area, or tell the people once again, if they have something coming up and they want you to come, what's the best way to reach you? I know I did put your email up there and I'll put it back up there again, but anything in July that you have on your calendar?
Do I have anything? You know what? My itinerary page is on my website, tawanawilliams.com. Just click the tab that says itinerary and you'll see where I am and where I'm going. Because I'm always on the go, making things happen and traveling. But yes, if you need a speaker for your next event, I'm your girl. Give me a call, 252-291-6081. And we are super excited to serve you. Every event or situation is different, so you're gonna call me personally, so that we can assess your needs to make sure that we come and we serve you and be a blessing to the people. So we're excited about it, Crystal.
Wow, that's good. So we put the information on the screen for you. Make sure that you do that, and make sure that you go and you really check her out and look at her on the different places. I'll put it up on the screen again. You can follow her at all her pages. She's definitely out there. Once again, you're listening to the Hope Coach, Dr. Tawana Williams, the speaker, TV personality, author, humanitarian, philanthropist, CEO. She believed she could, and that's why she did. Go follow her at www.tawanawilliams.com. And you heard her talk about it. The movie coming up, Eagle Without Wings. No excuses. Everyone can fly. It's the Tawana Williams story. Okay. Yeah. It's a story of love, strength, courage, and resilience. Okay. Her story is creating American history. Yeah. All right. It's going to be a feature film coming soon. And she's looking for individuals who are interested in maybe playing a part, any kind of part you want to play, and sponsoring. Okay. Yes. Putting up some of that money and doing what you need. If you're looking for a good project, you hear what she is doing. Yes. This is a great place to invest your money. This is a great place to get involved. And do you have all of your actors and actresses for this movie?
We have a lot. We've got most. Yes, we are working on some potential actresses and actors, some A-listers. So we're working on some things, but we're excited. This thing is so it's just so powerful, and I didn't realize the time that it would take to get all of the T's crossed and the I's dotted. I did not know what I didn't know. So I'm excited, and we're just going to keep moving forward and making it happen. But you know what, Crystal? I want people to understand that there are three kinds of people in this world. The first type of people are instigators,
Ooh.
those who talk about things happening. You know, the gossipers, the naysayers, and the doubters. Then we got those second group of people, the spectators, those who watch things happen, the finger pointers, the skeptics, and the haters. Then we got the participators, those who make things happen, those who make it happen, get it done no matter what. That's who I am, and that's who you are. I know that's who you are, ladies and gentlemen. So I am super excited because I know that, you know, we all have the opportunity to do great things in our lives. So I challenge you to figure out what type of person you are. If you are not a participator, then get there. Get it done. Make it happen for yourself. Because I'm super excited about life, and we're moving forward, and you want to make sure that you are doing exactly what you were created to do in this life. So we're excited about life, Crystal. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a blessing. It's been a blessing.
Yes, ma'am. I truly do appreciate your time. I am going to ask you if you have any closing comments. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been working on this morning for a while, so I don't want to keep her too long because I know she has other things to do. But you heard it. You heard the story of relentlessness, the struggle, the victory. The victory, that's what you have to focus on, okay? Make sure you go to Tawana's website. Dr. Williams' website is here for you. We gave you all the information on how you can reach out to her by her phone number, and just contact her if you are interested in any of the things you heard her say. Any closing comments that you'd like to give us, Dr. Williams?
I just want to say that there's nothing so great about me. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing so great about Dr. Tawana Williams. You know, I just continue to soar, to rise up and make things happen in my life. I want you to start arming yourself. Arm yourself for the battle. You know what I'm saying? Have a battle plan, ladies and gentlemen, and train your mind. Train yourself to fight. My God, that's how I did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about a physical fight. No, I don't have arms. But I'm talking about I fight in spirit every day of my life. I make it happen. Do this. Do it for yourself. Arm yourself for the battle against your fear, your doubt, and whatever holds you back. I want you to get up, make it happen, make a conscious decision, and have a battle plan and train yourself for the battle. I'm your girl, the Hope Coach Tawana Williams, your messenger of hope, help, and inspiration. And I want you to hold on to these words until we meet again. I know that I will, even without arms. God bless you. We love you. And thank you. Thank you, Crystal.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another episode of Story Time. We'll see you next time. Tuesday is today, so catch us on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I am your Hope Catalyst. My mission is to stir up the gift, instill hope, and save lives. Okay, and I will say, keep hope alive. Have an amazing day. Thank you. God bless. See you next time. Thank you, Dr.